Hey guys, so today I'm checking out a place called Mukan that got famous with their oyster ramen, oyster chukasoba, and they have been opening a couple of spaces in and around Tokyo, latest one in Yokohama, which you will see in the second half of the video, where they have a quite interesting tamago kake men, which is just some raw egg on top of noodles with some twist around it. But first I'll go and grab their classic oyster bowl here in Gotanda, which I'm now walking towards, and what that looks like you'll see in a second. I just made a visit here to Mukan in Gotanda, which is not the original location, but one of the locations that they've opened in the recent years since they really popped off with, especially I would say, their oyster-topped ramen. The oyster-topped shio ramen is one of, I would say, the most hype bowls of the recent years. And today they had a scallop bowl. So instead of the blended up oysters, you can see a blended up, well, I guess several blended up scallops on top. And it does not look super appetizing, but let me tell you, if you like seafood, if you like clams, at any rate, this place is a must try. The shio ramen, of course, is a scallop base. I think then they use the slightly spent scallops and blend them up, maybe with some tare, but like it's just such an intense scallop flavor. The whole bowl is full of scallop flavor, and I would argue that the other one, the regular bowl that they got famous with, the oyster one, does the same thing but with oysters. So I think you can check on Twitter what they currently have on their menu. Right now they just have like one menu item, and as far as I know, that's how they operate. They usually announce beforehand what they currently have on the menu, and you better check Twitter to find out what they currently do. In other shops they might run, for example, right now they run a soupless special only bowl that they have, but they might switch to a different style after summer is over. And I think at the moment this is the only shop that currently is running a soup ramen, so more their original style. And what I really love here, the fantastic shio, the broth was combined with a nice seasoning that's not overpowering, and together with like some super thick, nice high hydration noodles with a really good bite, but also like this nice slurpiness. I'm a big fan of those thick and wavy noodles combined with this. Really a fantastic bowl. So I can absolutely recommend go to Mukan. This one here you can just come to, just wait a little bit. I think the line currently is just 2 guys, so it's not as outrageous as the original where you had to do reservations beforehand, and it was sometimes a little bit difficult to get a reservation, to get a seat there when at the time that you actually want. But here's a little bit easier. I think in the other locations of Mukan, it's also not as hard. And talking about other locations, I'm melting here, even though it's at night. We're moving now to the Yokohama location to get one of their soupless bowls, and you'll hear me talk with some ramen heads about that bowl at the end. So let's go to that one.
Yeah, glad I could catch you guys.
Yeah, I'm so
I guess I'm not meeting up with everybody.
makes sense. Right.
Yeah, for me, same with David.
Look at some. Yeah, it's actually a really refreshing bowl for summer.
So that was Mukan here in Yokohama. They just opened 1 week ago, and I'm here with a couple of ramen heads, and we'll present them to you one by one. But yeah, this shop just opened here, and they're currently running a special where they only have one bowl, and it's not even ramen per se, but it's a cold bowl, a oyster butter bowl with an egg, raw egg in the middle. So technically, tamago kake gohan, a TKM. It was very good. Let me get that straight out there. What did you guys think?
Yeah, it was like a really unique TKM. They have that kaki bata, which is oyster butter. I thought that was like really impactful, really nice bowl. Yeah. Also, yeah, like a really refreshing bowl to like beat the heat because it's like boiling here in Tokyo. No, I'm sorry, Yokohama.
All right.
Hey, I've had a ton of TKMs. This is definitely, I think Golden Tiger might be the only one that I'd put ahead of this one, but this was yeah, probably number 2. Amazing.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, agreed. I loved it. I like how the presentation was phenomenal. You get a lot of control with, there's a little bit of tare in the bottom, but then with the egg and the oyster butter and the lemon, you can kind of do that at your leisure as you eat, which really elevated the experience. And on the table, they had a little bit of sancho and pepper and shichimi. So yeah, it was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, not much to add here. I think the only thing to add was I had the meat with on top of some rice. That's the only one. The meat was so intensely smoky, really good. And I mean, personally, I really liked that I had some rice to dump in and like soak up some of the leftover tare and egg and at the end. So real recommendation to go for that. The egg was intensely salty. Yeah, everything was kind of intense, but really worked well together in the end when you mix it all up. But super good. I mean, they really know what they're doing here. I think probably easy for them to run this special where there's no soup at the beginning by when they opened this shop, but I think they're running this at some of their other shops as well. I think Mukan has like 3-4 shops by now. In any case, Mukan, absolute recommendation. I think every ramen head agrees that you have to make it here. And yeah, I think anything to add?
There's a lot of good ramen in Yokohama.
You're always shouting out for Yokohama. Make it out here. There actually is a lot of good ramen, especially here in the Kanai region. What's the station here? Hinodecho. Really recommend it to make it out here. There's the waterfront Minato Mirai right here. It's a good tourist destination. What can we say? And I think that's all from us for today. I'll put all of their socials down below so you can find them in the description. Lots of ramen reviews and pictures to be had there. And yeah, that's all from us for today. See you guys in the next one.